Hey guys, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Unlimited. And this is a new segment here on Pro Wrestling Unlimited, and it's called Raw vs. SmackDown Live. Who had the better show? With the new era in place and Raw having their own roster and SmackDown Live having their own roster, we thought we'd come on here and we'd say the top 3 things about each show, compare the two shows, and pretty much figure out which show was better. The better show will get a score, and at the end of whenever we want to stop doing this, we'll see which show has the higher score. So this is week 1. Let's get started. Raw's the first show of the week, so we'll start with Raw. Number 3 moment was Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows attacking the New Day during their celebration and party with Sonny Boy. The number 2 top moment on this week's Monday Night Raw, Finn Balor wins a fatal 4-way and defeats Roman Reigns in the main event for an opportunity to face Seth Rollins to become the first WWE Universal Champion at SummerSlam. And finally, the number 1 moment from this week's Monday Night Raw, Sasha Banks becoming the new WWE Women's Champion. Alright guys, let's check out what took place on SmackDown Live. The number 3 top moment this week was Rhino returning to SmackDown Live with a huge Gorda Heath Slater. The number 2 moment, Randy Orton crashes Miz TV and defeats The Miz in his first match back since having shoulder surgery. And finally, the number 1 moment from this week's SmackDown Live, Dolph Ziggler wins a 6-pack challenge to become number 1 contender for Dean Ambrose's WWE Championship at SummerSlam. Now, Raw, they have a good roster. They've got big name guys, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Cesaro, Roman Reigns. But then you look at the roster on SmackDown, and it's just like, who the hell do they have? They've got Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews as one of their top 6 guys, not counting the champ. Like, damn, this really sucks. You look at that Battle Royal at the beginning of SmackDown Live, and it's like, what? The Vaudevillains. You've got the Ascension. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious who won this week, but let's check the scoreboard. And there we have it. This week, Monday Night Raw was the better show. Now, before we end this, we're going to check our Twitter poll. Every Tuesday after SmackDown goes off the air, we run a Twitter poll, and we will ask you, who do you think was the better show, or what do you think was the better show, Raw or SmackDown? So let's see what the Twitter poll says, and it says 88% thought that Raw was the better show this week. 12% of you thought SmackDown. Well, that's a pretty bigger number than I expected, to be honest. But hey, it's your opinion. If you like SmackDown better, then give SmackDown the vote. But what did you guys think? Do you agree that Raw was the better show this week? And if you were one of the ones on Twitter that voted SmackDown, let us know why in the comments below. We'll check back next week, week 2, and see which show was better, Raw or SmackDown Live.